Hello, everyone. It's Void. I've never done a recording specifically for YouTube before, but because the DLC for Lies of P got shadow dropped on Saturday, uh, I was like, oh I gotta make a recording of this. Oh wait, we can't swear in the first minute. Oh no.
Oh
Ah,
no.
oh no.
Bleep
Oh
it
well,
out.
I'll bleep it out. I'll bleep it out. But yeah, I have with me, as you heard in the background, my good friend ShadyOctopi. Say hello, Shady.
Hello.
No, I said say hello, Shady.
I said hello, Shady.
Okay. There we go. And we're gonna be playing this together. I should actually click back into the game. We're gonna be playing this together. He's gonna be. I don't know if you're gonna record yours. Are you?
Nah.
Nah, okay. But we're gonna be going through the game on a new file, going through the entire base game, and then when we get access to the DLC, we're gonna go do that. And I believe we're both gonna be doing different builds. I'm gonna be doing a quality build. You're gonna be doing whatever build you're gonna be going for, right?
Going advance elements to the max.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's gonna be cool stuff.
Lots of cool stuff in the DLC that we're both excited for. But yeah, without further ado, let's get going. Oh yeah, you can select difficulty now. Butterfly's Guidance. Very easy difficulty for players who want a story-focused experience. You can experience the story without being impeded by combat. In Awakened Puppet. An easy difficulty for players who enjoy lighthearted action games. You can experience the story with lighter combat challenges. In Legendary Stalker, the standard difficulty for players who enjoy tense action games. You can experience the story while enjoying challenging combat. I'm going to be going Legendary Stalker because I have played this game before, but I just wanted to do like a fresh save file for YouTube, just because the DLC is new and I want to experience the game from start to finish, including the DLC.
And we ain't no wuss. We're gonna start at the hardest difficulty.
Oh yeah, exactly. Butterfly.
In the sky.
I can fly twice as high.
Take a look. It's gonna poke.
We need
Take a
your
look.
help.
We actually don't have Reading Rainbow in Canada, I don't think. We have something else
I know.
entirely.
I know it's like an American program, or it was before
Yeah.
it died.
It was like on PBS or something.
Correct.
But we did have PBS in Canada. Oh, hello. Boss rematch. Through the Stargazer and Hotel Krat, you can relive battles against the bosses in your memories. A specific boss can be selected and challenged in battle memories, or multiple bosses can be selected and challenged consecutively in Death March. Yeah, I did hear about, or I did see this. Boss rematches are. I'm super hyped for that because I don't like having to go through the entire game again to refight a boss. Oh yeah.
Yeah, what if I want to practice like the hard
Yeah.
bosses in the game?
Wait, I need to set my stuff up. What did I? How do I see? Oh yeah. This is the DLC stuff, like DLC outfits and stuff. Festive. Yeah.
Like the glaive and stuff like that.
And like the outfits and everything. I'm just gonna keep like standard outfit for now. I'll switch later. God, this game is really dark.
The only thing that I'm gonna use is the green glasses because I think they look cool.
They are very cool. Where is the brightness selection? Would it be camera? No, graphics. Water quality preset. No. Where is it? Or would it be in gameplay? Wait, okay. Difficulty, HUD, blur, or blood, motion blur, guide, autoplay, gramophone. Yes. Colorblind mode. Oh yeah, I forgot that they added that. That's cool. And there's like different types of colorblindness that they adjusted to. That's very nice. Adjust attack direction, switch to the where is the brightness setting? Audio, graphics. Oh, it's right there. I'm stupid. Turn it up a little bit. Just so like people can see it and they're not just looking at like complete darkness. Okay. Are you out of the train yet or are you still in the train?
I left the train.
Oh.
I'm not going that far.
I'm talking to Gemini right now.
Good old broken Jiminy.
see
I
we
kind of
got
like him
Jiminy
more than
too.
regular Jiminy.
But we have to hurry.
Hmm.
My name is
I know it's a hot
Sophia.
take.
Please come to Hotel Krat, and I'll explain what's happening. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
Yeah, I love Sophia. Select upper belts, select lower belts, and yeah, select item used. And then there's that one as well. But I don't like putting Gemini on the belt because like it just clutters up the place. I just put them on here or on my like in my items inventory. It's just easier.
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help.
Because I just keep him on for like the entire time I play. So like, what's the point, you know?
But the streets are not safe. Arm yourself with one of the weapons over there.
Alright. So
It'll be
we get to
helpful on your
choose
way
a
to the
path.
hotel.
And because I'm doing quality, I'm choosing Path of the Cricket, which I believe to be the canon choice for P. Because if you've seen any of the... I'll probably put some footage of it. If you've seen any of the trailers for the DLC, we see the legendary stalker has like a cricket mask. So like their whole thing is like they're the path of the cricket. And like their fighting style is the cricket style. Which I've seen some theories it's because like Gemini used to be a stalker. And like he developed that and then taught the legendary stalker. But I don't know, we'll have to see in the DLC. I don't know. But I'm picking Path of the Cricket because it's the balanced path.
What is a good path? I went with the motivity.
Sorry, there's a door opening, so I didn't hear you. What was that?
I went with the motivity one because I need good HP.
Yeah. I like the Cricket's weapon better. I like the moveset of it.
I do too. That's why I'm going to grab it later.
Maybe I should turn your volume up a bit. Hang on.
You can. I would not be opposed.
Just a little quiet. Speckin'?
Speckin'.
Speckin'? Okay. That should be good.
Speckin'.
Yeah, hold on. There, I have you at 69% volume.
Heck yeah.
There we go. Perfect. That's perfect. And anyone in the comments, let me know if the audio balance is out of whack. I'll probably figure it out if it's out of whack in editing, but, you know. If I don't figure it out, you'll see in the final video. And I got pulse cells. Use a pulse cell to recover HP. These are my healing flasks, like in Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Yeah, ow! Fuck. God, the combat in this game is so good.
It is.
I know it's just spamming R1 and then maybe doing a charged R2, but like, I don't know.
It feels satisfying.
It does. It does. It's also weird. Like, I call my buttons... Oh, yeah. Discard and you can parry. It's like well, kind of like Sekiro, even though I've never played Sekiro, but... where you can, like, parry things by pressing the button at the right time. Here, I'll try and do it on this guy. Like that. And when you are shielding and then you get hit without parrying, you'll lose some health, but you can get that back by attacking. It's kind of like the Bloodborne rally mechanic, and I really like that. What was I saying? I forgot.
Parrying?
Oh, I know what I was saying. It was how I'm using an Xbox controller, but when I talk about like my buttons, aside from the face buttons, I use like PlayStation terminology. So like I call it like R1, R2, L1, and L2 instead of right bumper, left bumper, right trigger, left trigger. But I don't know why. Like I've only ever used a PS2. I guess I've used a PS4 before because I played Bloodborne, but I know. It's just, do you do that too, where you say like the different what is it? The different controller button names for the controller you're using when it's not that controller?
I do, because sometimes I say circle instead of B.
I see. I don't do that. I use the face buttons, but I confuse the face buttons all the time with the Nintendo ones, like the Switch controllers, because like it's the same letters, they're just in different places. So I'm like, oh yeah, press the X button, and then I press the Y button instead. Oh yeah, I got a lore note. Hang on, passengers notes. I'm gonna read it. Passengers notes. If anyone finds this note, get out of the station and run. Be sure to steer clear of the waiting room. I saw a huge puppet smashing people to death in there. I locked the door, but I don't know if that'll work. At least it should stop people from randomly coming in. I'm going to die soon, so I want to help you even if it's not much. Please survive. Anyone. Well, everyone in here is dead except for puppets, so your note did
dead
like
in there, including me.
Did you die? Did you die?
No.
Oh, okay. Ah! I didn't see you. Ah, shit! I thought I locked onto him. But I didn't, and I got hit like a gym. Got hit like a gym.
Like a Jiminy?
No, not like a Jiminy, just a gym.
Okay.
Also, Jiminy isn't in this game, it's Gemini. But it's spelled Gemini. There are doors and ladders all throughout Krat that are locked by devices. Yes, this is just like you loop back around by like pressing these buttons, and like they open doors that loop around. Let's go fight this guy because he has some good stuff. He's kind of tough though, but I'm good at the game. Oh yeah, and if their health bar flashes, you can stagger them by using a charge attack. Nice. And then fatal attack, a staggered enemy. Yeah, I know all this. I've played this game very many times. I know exactly what I'm doing. I was concerned that I would need to de-rust. But, like, nah.
No, it's like riding a bike.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, I got the key. Key once held by a Krat Central Station puppet. It opens the front entrance of the station. The station puppet fulfilled the duty imprinted on it. Its last duty ended with bloody violence. I guess, like, destroying intruders. I remember last time I played this, because I played Elden Ring beforehand, I kept using my Fable arts when I wanted to pick stuff up, because like it's so, because in Elden Ring you use Y to pick items up, but then in this game you press Y and you use like, you see those like 3 blue like slots up at the top there. You use those for like special like finishing moves, and I kept using them and I was like, ah, damn it, no, not again.
The amount of times I've done that recently, because I was playing Night Rain.
Oh, I want to play.
And it uses similar buttons and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just running around activating my Fable arts on accident. I was like, I was just trying to pick up the thing.
I just want to pick the thing up, please. Oh yeah, I also got a new defensive part. Which, like, they show you now what, like, they didn't used to do this before the DLC update. But now they show you how your weight is going to change if you put it on before you actually put it on. It's so nice. It's so nice. Like, NeoWiz just does so much, like, quality of life improvements every time they update this game, and it's so nice. Like, NeoWiz is like one of the best like developers I've ever like whose games I've ever played.
I know, it's like whenever I picked it up after like the DLC and just started goofing around, I was just like, there's so much quality of life that changed that I'm just like, this feels almost like a new game. Well, in the same way, the same.
Mm-hmm. Which is weird because, like, when I was playing Elden Ring, I was playing it before, or I started playing it right before the DLC launched, and then after the DLC launched, and I was like, oh, it's just the same game. Like, literally nothing changed.
I had my first death.
Ah, rip. Did you die to Parade Master?
Yup.
Aw. Rip. My plan is to not die to any of the first 4 bosses.
Stargazer,
Or first
a
5.
marvelous device the stalkers use
Right?
My
in the
excuse
past.
is that I'm using. I don't have advanced yet, or an advanced weapon, and that's what I've been leveling, and that's it.
Okay, I see.
But
So-
that is just also a
As
poor
we
excuse.
are, we are not strong enough to beat the puppets. But if I lend my power to this stargazer for a moment,
Should I wait until I get to the
Gather there,
hotel to
though,
level up?
clever one.
Oh yeah, they also changed
This
that, where you can
stargazer
level
will
up
make
at
you
any
strong.
stargazer now,
but the
instead of having to go back to the
late
hotel.
game.
doesn't last forever.
Sorry?
So be careful.
That's a
with
late
it.
game feature.
No,
whenever
they
you-
put it in the
Hotel.
beginning. Like from the beginning, you can level up at any stargazer and at the hotel with Sophia. Like I read that in the patch notes.
Really?
Oh yeah, they also added this. So you can in this game you can see in other Souls likes if you have like more blood echoes or souls or runes in your inventory that you can level up with, you wouldn't know if you would be able to level up with the runes in your inventory. But here they show you that you can't, like, if you like the amount of runes or the amount of ergo that you have, but now you can just add that ergo to yourself from the level up menu instead of having to go to a different menu to add it. It's very, very nice. Oh yeah, and it shows you how many level ups you could use, or you could do with the ergo that you have. Do I level up now, or do I wait until I beat the boss?
Do what you want, man. I'd level up because it's more funner that way.
It is more funner that way. I'm also gonna add the ergo so I can level up again. Yeah, that's good. And then level up motivity and technique because I'm doing a quality build, and then vigor, I guess. So that's at a nice even 8. There we go. All right. I'm gonna kill a bunch of the guys around here. It's also surprising that in this game, like, dogs aren't as annoying as they are in, like, every other Souls-like.
The dogs are annoying, but only like the later game dogs
Oh yeah, the
Getting-
carcass ones.
are. Or like the ones with the buzzsaw.
Oh, those are annoying, yeah. The explodey ones are annoying too, but I mean,
Those are more handleable, but they still are not fun.
oh shit. I was reading a note and then I got attacked.
I made it to the hotel.
Let me read this. Switch display. Krat Times issue 183. The Krat Grand Exhibition has been delayed. This decision was made to protect the citizens until the puppet frenzy that has recently paralyzed the city is under control. The occurrence began on Rosa Isabel Street, resulting in hundreds of casualties. While the cause is still unknown, the number of casualties and the scale of damage are both growing. As the crisis dragged on, the Workshop and Vanini Company, Krat's largest puppet factory, announced that they would offer emergency supplies to the citizens and do everything they could to alleviate the situation. A task force is investigating the possibility of a fatal loss of the Grand Covenant, which is the control protocol of the Workshop's puppets. However, there is no quick solution as of now, with the puppet frenzy resulting in more casualties. As the city braces for a resurgence of the petrification disease, the citizens were advised to stay indoors for their safety. However, many citizens are trying to escape through Krat Central Station, intensifying the general chaos. Well, we know how that went. Like, literally everyone died.
It went so well, man.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
You have no idea.
Perfectly. Everyone got out. No one was injured or killed. It was
Everybody
great.
was A-okay.
Yeah. Just like the Ratchet and Clank movie. Do you not know about that?
No, I
Oh.
do.
Okay. Have you seen it?
It was like, eh.
It's not very good. I don't like it very much. Because it was just Ratchet and Clank 1, but bad. Or like, okay, well, the game and the movie together, I think, were okay. But the story was just Ratchet and Clank 1, but bad. I liked the gameplay enough from what I've played, but I haven't played that much of it. I do know that the motion blur is very annoying, though. Like, because it's just... I want to see the game. I don't want it to blur all around me. You know what I mean?
Motion blur gives me vertigo. I don't know why. That's why I have to turn it off in every game that I play.
It's not that bad for me. I just think the game looks better without motion blur. I feel like they've upped the damage of a lot of these weapons. Am I wrong?
That felt kind of... I felt a little similar, but I was just like running around mostly and doing a bunch of random stuff. But I do feel a little stronger in the beginning of the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Or maybe they like upped the durability, maybe. Yeah, I know I can dash.
Durability. Because I was like running around and normally I don't have to repair my weapons that often, but I might just be used to like endgame.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just like, oh, my weapon's at like 3/4 gone durability.
Really? For me, I've been... Maybe because I just, like, sharpen my weapons more frequently. But, like, I haven't been having that issue at all. Come here. I want to drop attack you. Come here.
I got a soda.
Coward. You got a soda?
Yeah, it's the brand that's in my, like, local area that's, like, they have one. I was curious about its flavor. It's Rocket Pop. It's like a very blue color, but it's you know those Rocket Pops that are like blue, red, and white.
I don't know what Rocket Pop. Oh, oh, those things. They're like swirls. Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, I've never had one, but I've seen them.
I know they're like the most stereotypical like American summer.
Yeah, but they're like iconic. But like
in all the movies, they have them on 4th of July.
Oh yeah, well I mean because they're red, white, and blue.
Mm-hmm.
Because America, fuck yeah.
But it tastes exactly like one, but melted down in less sugar.
Oh, I'm surprised less sugar considering you're American.
Yeah, but it's because they're craft soda, so they're like meant to taste good.
Fuck, I missed the timing of the parry.
Are you fighting the Parade Master?
No, I'm at the... You know the red and white puppet with like the big ass hammer? That's like right before the coast.
The milkman?
Yeah, him. That's who I'm fighting right now. I missed the timing of the perfect parry.
I'm less of a fan of the groomsmen that have like the axe covered in like nails.
The newsman?
No, the groomsman. It's like he's in like a tuxedo.
Oh, on like not Rosa Isabel Street, but like
the other one.
Yeah. Before Sparky. Mm-hmm. Or Murphy, that's his name. I mean, technically the boss's name is Scrapped Watchman, but like his real name is Murphy. At least that's what all the kids call him, because he's like a police officer. God damn it.
And ACAB except that guy.
True. ACAB except that one person that I'm okay with.
Except my comfort character.
My comfort character. It's a giant, like, robot policeman that's, like, constantly emitting electricity. Tried to kill me. Yeah, oh yeah, my comfort character. It's like, I remember people saying that, you know who J-Schlatt is? Mm-hmm. But, like, some people have him as their, like, comfort creator, and I'm like, he's, like, the least comfortable person to watch. He's so extra all the time. How is he your comfort character? Or your comfort streamer? I've been having a lot of Star Wars on the brain. I don't know why. Maybe because I've been playing Lego Star Wars a lot. Because, like, I'm playing a lot of games from my childhood. And, like, I'm upset with how they used Darth Maul. Because, like, let me explain. The Darth Maul in the original, like, Phantom Menace was kind of like a nothing character. He was just, like, there, and then he died, right? Like, that was the whole thing. But then they brought him back in the Clone Wars, and he got much more interesting because his whole motivation was like, oh, I was betrayed by my former master who promised me, like, the universe, basically. And now he's with, or now he's, like, training some other apprentice who he also promised the same thing to. So, like, now I have to take my revenge, because that's Maul's whole thing, is revenge. And he's also seeking revenge for Obi-Wan Kenobi. And his whole character is so interesting in Clone Wars. But then, like, they used him so much in, like, every other Star Wars property that it just became, like, an oversaturation of, like, just let Maul die, you know? Like, his story is over.
He's, like, a very interesting character, but I agree they used him a lot, but they used him really well in Rebels.
That's the show where he died, right? Like, he went to Tatooine to find Obi-Wan, and then Obi-Wan killed him.
I think.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I'm not gonna level up yet. I'm gonna just save my ergo for leveling up my weapon. But yeah, continue. Sorry.
They turned him into, like, a dark side mentor for the main character, which was very interesting.
Yeah.
Because he was like, he acted like, oh, I'm a Jedi.
Yeah, and then he pulls out his red lightsaber.
he's like, oh, I stole this off of a Sith.
Like, it
like,
looks like
lightsaber broke
the most evil-looking character is like, yeah, I'm trustworthy.
And he plays that kind of like, I am an old mentor so well. Like, he plays the, this power can be used for good if you just choose to.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, I like how Maul, he's not really Jedi or Sith. Like, yeah, he is Darth Maul. Like, that's his whole, like, that's his Sith name, and that's all he's known as. But, like, he rejected both well, I mean, he was trained as a Sith, but he rejected that mentality, or that way of using the Force, and he was just like, no, I'm not Sith or Jedi. I just want what's mine. Like, I'm only out for number one. And I kind of like that, because as the Star Wars series has continued on, it's just kind of felt like a formality to always have Jedi and Sith. It's like, why can't there just be Force-sensitive characters that aren't Jedi nor Sith? Like, they're the most interesting to me. Characters that aren't tied to either way of life, because they're both extremely flawed.
That's why I kind of really want there to be more Mandalorian stuff, not just because, like, hey, I like their culture of, like, weapons are a part of their lifestyle, it's part of everything that they do.
It's their religion.
I want to see more of them in media besides just the Mandalorian TV show.
Though I heard that the season 3 of Mandalorian was kind of bad.
Yeah.
I don't really know for sure, but, like, I heard that it was kind of bad.
I
also
really want a Mandalorian game where it's like on the same level as, like, Survivor, where it's like, hey, you can customize your own weapons and stuff like that. But I want the actual pieces to be, like, fundamental to the gameplay.
But the Jedi games are also so good. Like, they're my favorite pieces of Star Wars media, like, by far. Like, Fallen Order, and I haven't played Survivor yet, but, like, I'm sure I'll love it. Do I set the where? How do I set the Sorry, I'm just
Survivor is such a good game, by the way.
Yeah.
You know how like there's like so many bad sequels out there? Survivor is a true sequel where it's like, hey, this is the main gameplay loop of the first game, but we actually improved upon it.
I'm so excited
Which is why
to play
I'm
it.
just like, you need to play it.
He just like grabbed me and shaking me like, play the goddamn game now. Oh yeah, I got another lore note. Introducing the parade puppet. Here appears a terrific puppet that will enliven the parade. Introducing Parade Master, a remarkable parade puppet model from the workshop to celebrate the grand exhibition. Hello there, I am the Parade Master. I like singing and marching with people. Parade Master has the following functions: 16 jolly songs, cheerful laughter, and 54 parade phrases, parade dances to delight children, the strength to carry 6 men on his shoulders. Wow. This Parade Master was made big in commemoration of the Grand Exhibition. Grand Exhibition, not exhibition. Check out its charms on the eve of the upcoming exhibition. Well, we all know what happened at the Grand Exhibition, but I'm gonna take a sip of water. My throat's getting a little parched.
I am really excited to see what they do in the DLC because I know you're going into the past, but I don't know like what time period it is. Like, is it before like the puppet frenzy? Is it before even like the petrification disease like even kicks in?
I mean, we see in the trailers that there's like alchemists that are like in the early stages of transforming. And we also see the Monad Charity House. So I think we get to experience the disaster of the Monad Charity House from the perspective of the legendary stalker instead of just like a story we hear about later on, which I'm super excited for.
I'm also excited to see like what characters do we get to see before their story happens.
I'm so excited to see the real Aladoro instead of like the fake ass one that we see in the main game.
Wait, we get to meet the real Aladoro?
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
he like jumps through a window in like one of the trailers. Also, I forgot to buy stuff from this guy. Out here alone.
Well, I didn't think there were any
Yeah.
stalkers left to fight the puppets. You didn't hear? Figures. The whole organization fell apart.
See, he's not even
All
like the
that's
good
left are
wandering
wannabes
merchant.
and amateurs who think they can fight
He
on
gives
their
you the
own.
basic weapons.
You ought to buy something while you're at the
nice.
festival. You can't rely on yourself
Yeah, but
alone.
like the one in the Malum district is so much like cooler because he sells like every consumable.
Out here alone,
And the bonk
you
stick.
could use some help.
No, that's the
Here's a
one.
festival gift for
That's
you.
the one
Now get
in
yourself
the
something
Elysian
useful.
Boulevard. I'm talking about the one like before the Black Rabbits.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he sells
Where he
every
has that-
consumable. I'll buy.
Doesn't he also sell like a record?
Yeah, he does. Oh, I don't have enough to afford this. Let me sell. Na. 2 and 4. So I want to have at least one of every like ergo fragment. Purchase as many as I can. Okay, I got all of the things from him. So now let me put them on my belt.
I'm also excited to see the drip and then DLC.
Oh, same. It's gonna be so good. Like the drippiest drip you've ever seen. Which is insane because this game already has some amazing drip. Okay, I'm about to fight Parade Master. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching every boss cutscene too. There he is. Oh, and the spotlight. I love that. Eh.
Do you have like a favorite song in this game?
I really love feel, but like it's so hard to pick one because they're all so good.
They all hit me.
They do.
I'm also excited to feel like the new records because I saw there was an achievement for records.
Mm-hmm. Ow. Oh, he's
That is also something I'm super excited for, seeing all these bosses, what bosses you like,
shit.
and like new enemies.
I've been hearing people say that like the DLC like actually kicks your ass. Like it's actually like really hard, which I'm excited for. Ow.
I look forward to it, honestly.
Ow.
I forgot to pick up the good boy.
Let's go! First try. You never forget. You never like riding a bike. You never forget.
Sometimes you do.
Sometimes you do, but I never do.
I feel like this game is more like riding a unicycle sometimes.
So true. It
It's
is
like,
like
hey,
just,
this time it's super easy. Sometimes, and then you're like, oh, I just got destroyed.
and then you're like, whoa! Like you're like wobbling all over the place. Like I don't know what I'm doing.
That's me when exploring the church.
Oh, I'll never forget the church. I've fallen there so many times. I refuse to fall ever again.
I will always fall because I'm just like, there's projectiles being flown at me. I don't know what I'm doing, and then die.
Oh yeah, those like fat carcasses that like throw things at you. Those are so annoying.
And like you get close enough, and then they got the hammer arm. And they'll smack you in the face
Yeah, I hate them.
with it. That's why
Hotel
normally just
Krat.
chuck firebombs at them.
Yeah, yeah. I never used consumables in my first playthrough, but like now I'm going to. Greatest luxury you'll ever experience, Hotel Krat. Treat yourself to an unforgettable
Treat
day.
yourself.
Treat yourself.
One more thing I should mention. The hotel
I'm
security
about to fight the donkey.
excludes
Play
puppets
yourself.
like you. So
Congratulations.
you'll have to
You
lie
played yourself.
to get inside. You're a special puppet after all.
This game is so pretty. Like the lighting effects are so good.
By the way, I don't like upgrading my weapon until I get the one that I want. So I'm gonna be running around with basic bonk stick until I can get the actual
Yeah.
buzzsaw. So that's gonna be fun.
Oh, excuse me. I upgrade, like, I usually wait until I get the weapon assembly tool, and then I assemble the weapon that I want to use until I get, like, the one that I actually want, and then I just upgrade that, that head. 'Cause it's like, I don't know, you get so many upgrade materials that you might as well.
Welcome to the sanctuary of the Grand Covenant. Prove your identity.
But I'm just like, why would I waste the ergo?
Yeah, I get that. I get that. I'm a human. I'm a real boy. What you mean,
Welcome to Hotel Krat.
Your Honor, shut the fuck up. He wasn't even there.
Your Honor, he was feeling goofy.
Your Honor, my client pleads whoopsie daisy.
I've seen that video.
Yeah, it's so good. Do you promise to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth? Shit, I guess.
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe. Alright, it's time for the opening cutscene.
I love that opening cutscene so much.
It's time to lie the pea.
I killed a donkey.
Nice.
Hello, evil
Fucking
dad.
music is so good. That's my dad. That's Geppetto. That's my dad. We'll learn more about him later. so good. You know, whenever I see Valentinus' statue, I always think the book that he's holding just says "of," because it looks like OF.
Yeah, it does.
I'm bopping my head up and down. This music is awesome.
Music in this game, it's so well orchestrated. And
I
beautiful.
know. Did you see the live orchestra that they did on YouTube?
I didn't, but I know I sent you the link.
Yeah, I watched it live in the Discord. It was so good. Because it was like with a bunch of other Discord members. It was awesome. They even they played, I think it was Victor's theme like 3 times because it was so fun. Oh, and Romeo's theme. I'm spoiling the game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
How
YouTube
dare
viewers.
you.
I'm sorry.
A game that's been out for
Like
what,
2 years.
3 years? 2-3 years?
Came out in 2023, right?
I don't remember.
Sophia! You're
I do have to
so
say-
pretty.
One of my favorite like content creators who does like a lot of lore videos for Elden Ring and other games. They recently
I'm so
played
happy
Liza
to see
P,
you.
and they're like, I'm so happy that it's like they beat the
Sophia.
game. You know, it was finally over because it's such a great
I've been
journey.
waiting for
Mhm.
And then like not even like a week.
Searched all over
he
the
came
city
out.
of Krat to find you. You must have
I'm so surprised that they just like
The
shadow
final
dropped it. They
answers.
didn't even have like
I
any
know,
build
they-
up.
There wasn't like
It was just like, oh yeah, it's out.
final like
His
trailer
last
of like
scene on
a
Elysian Boulevard.
date release. You just
All
texted
of
me. I
Krat
was in the middle
is
of work,
dangerous.
and it's just like, and the
That
DLCs. I
neighborhood
was like,
one of the
gosh,
scariest.
Yeah,
dang it!
They dropped a
Please
trailer
find
on
Joanna
Saturday,
on
and then
Elysian
the end, like everyone was like,
I'll
"Oh, it's the
explain
launch
more
trailer,"
once
so
you
they're gonna
find
say when the launch date is, and then it was like
It's like,
available
today.
now, like today, like right now. And I was like, "What? What the fuck? Right now?" Oh yeah, I think a challenge I'm gonna impose on myself for this game, because you can level up at any Stargazer. Like a little like micro challenge, I guess, is that I'm only going to level up at Sophia. So like if I ever want to level up, I have to travel back to the hotel, because like I don't know, leveling up at Stargazers, while it is a nice quality of life improvement, I like the idea that you have to use Sophia until a certain point in the story, you know?
It's a very soulsy experience.
She's the level up lady.
That's her entire job.
Yeah. I'm have enough for 2 level ups.
And I'm gonna make sure I level up all my stuff equally. I'm gonna like advance and like the 3 basic. I just realized I'm gonna have so much Legion.
Oh yeah, because no, it's
Advance and capacity.
Yeah.
Both increase Legion.
capacity is super important. I should actually get that up to 10 like early, so I don't have to worry about it for a while.
All of my stats are at 11 now.
I have 10 in capacity, motivity, and technique, 9 vitality, 8 vigor, and 7 advance.
Look at
Yeah, you
Jenny.
don't need to worry about advance. I do,
think he's
because
in
that's like
shock.
my whole shtick.
But advance still helps.
A little bit.
That's proof you're broken.
I'm pretty sure, doesn't it increase the
real
duration of
isn't
your grindstone?
I'm no inventor.
No, it does
but
increase
perhaps I
the
can fix
effect.
him.
Well,
Or
I know it
perhaps
increases
he'll
the
fix himself
duration of
in
like
time.
how long
Wait,
something is like
take this
stuck
pocket
with its
watch.
status effect.
Krat is a labyrinth of peril
okay.
right now. This
I was
watch
I was
And
under the
also-
impression that like
Please.
it also
careful.
increased the duration
Clever one.
like those consumables and your grindstone last. But like if I'm wrong, then you know, egg on my face. Also, Moonphase Pocket Watch, an infinite use bolt hunter's mark, which is like insane.
Or there's a similar one in Dark Souls 3. But like to me, it's crazy that you get it right off the
Yeah,
bat.
you
at the
give
very
it. They
beginning
give
of
it
the
to you
game.
after the first boss. Like,
They're like, we understand this is going to be super helpful, so take it.
yeah, and it just feels like going back to games like Dark Souls 1, where you can't even teleport to the other bonfires until you get the Lord Vessel, is just like, it's so archaic.
And the thing is, you have something that's similar to it whenever you start the game. You have the last resort, which is a self-destruct button. But you just get something that's better than that immediately. So why would you ever use...
Why would you ever use last resort ever? I guess it's like if you're out of like oh, that's cool. Oh, I just noticed something. Underneath the ergo, I'm pointing like anyone can see it. But like under the ergo counter, you can actually see how
there's a bar now.
Yeah, there's a bar to show you how close you are to your next level up.
They have one for the coin fruit tree now too.
Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't hear about the ergo one, but that's awesome.
Also, the
awesome.
While in your like at the level up screen, it will show you if you have enough ergo.
Yeah.
By glowing.
Yeah. I pointed that out. That's They
added so many things. I was just like, oh.
Do you understand now why I say this is my favorite game?
Nope.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Let's talk to Polendina.
To Hotel Krat.
I love Polendina.
My
He's such a
name
good
is
lad.
Polendina,
He does
butler
such a good
to
job.
Lady Antonia. Please let me know how I
Oh,
may be
no.
of service. At Hotel Krat,
Oh no.
comfort and calm
Shady.
walk hand in hand.
Oh no, what?
We gotta go
Welcome
through
to
it
Hotel
again.
Krat. How may I
Oh,
be of
yeah.
service?
Oh no. I don't want to cry again.
I feel like the DLC is going to give us lots of opportunities to cry.
Oh, even more than the base game. About the Grand
The
Covenant.
Grand Covenant is a set of absolute commands imprinted on puppets when they are made. First law.
Like how I'm just talking
All
over
puppets
the character
must obey
speaking.
their creator's commands.
I mean, there's
Second law. A puppet may
subtitles.
not
You can see it.
humans. Third law. A puppet protects.
My
and
question is, are you
serves
ever going to
humans
summon
and the city of Krat.
the assistant?
Fourth law.
Oh, the
cannot lie. I told
the-
you about the laws
what's
engraved
it
upon
called?
every puppet.
the
Do you
Phantom.
require anything else?
The Jinx.
Of the opera?
No, what is it? Spectre. That's what it is. I don't know, because I normally do just summon the Spectre anyway, because I like having.
He's helpful.
Yeah, it's like I fight every boss in Elden Ring by summoning a what is it? Like the ding ding ding. What's it called? That Ronnie gives it to you. What is it?
The Moonlight Greatsword?
No, the
The bell bearing.
Yeah,
Or
the
the spirit summoning bell
yeah, but what are they
collar thing.
called in game?
ashes.
Ashes, yes. I summon like spirit ashes all the time for every boss fight in Elden Ring, and it's like, I don't know, I like fighting a boss with other like NPCs or with other people, regardless of if they're NPCs or not. Oh man, I don't have enough to afford the quartz yet. I don't even have access to the P organ yet, so I have to. When do you get access to it again? After you kill Scrapped Watchman? Yeah.
I use the circus leader's ergo because I don't like either of his things.
Oh. Well, I deleted all my files, so I'm getting all the...
Oh, that's fair. I wanted to just... I'm like, I'm gonna buy the quartz right now. So I did.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because having like 3 quartz right
well,
off the bat is so helpful.
His amulet is honestly kind of good. Because, like...
Isn't his like you can dodge at like any weight or something?
No. It's, when you parry, your next attack has increased damage. Like,
I still don't like it.
What speedrunners do is when they're in a boss fight, they equip the Parade Master amulet, the Scrapped Watchman amulet, and when they get it, Victor's amulet, because you get more attack per Fable slot that you have with the Scrapped Watchman, which is incredibly good.
Yeah, that's a mainstay in most of my builds.
When you parry, your next attack deals more damage, which is also incredibly good, especially for speedruns. And then Victor's amulet is you deal more damage the more consecutive hits you do. So like for some bosses, you can parry hit, parry hit, parry hit, parry hit, and suddenly you're doing like 40 extra percent. Like per hit. And then on top of that, you get a 20% damage boost on, like, if you have 4 Fable slots. Or, no, 20% damage boost if you have 5 Fable slots. So you're doing, like, 60% extra damage, when you're, like, maxed out, like, when you're all stats maxed out. And what I love about the speedrunning community in Lies of P is that they've mastered the, like, the boss fights. They've scripted them to a T. They're so, like, all of them except for, like, the Black Rabbit fights, they've just, like, oh, we can just get them to do what we want, like, instantly. It's so cool.
I almost died to the Scrapped Watchman grabbing me.
Oh no.
I had 1 HP left.
Oh no. Oh, you're already at Scrapped Watchman. I'm still at the hotel.
Yeah, I just beat him.
Oh, well, shit. I'm running around doing, like, all the lore stuff, and you're just, like, speed running. You're speeding all the way to like, the cathedral. Vanini's Krat Landmark Guide 1.
When I speech.
Speech. This month's attraction, Hotel Krat. Hotel Krat is one of the city's creepiest and most mysterious buildings. According to lore, Hotel Krat is an isolated castle built by an aristocrat devoted to a form of occultism after receiving a revelation from a radiant tree. At one point, it was used as a mental institution, and some patients said they saw hallucinations. However, no records remain as they were all destroyed in a large fire. Above all, being so far underground just compounds the rumors. Some even said that it is connected to an unknown hell. But now the rumors have served to embellish the charm of Hotel Krat, which has been renovated in the latest style. As the recent rumors of the grand exhibition Ghost Hotel spread, more customers are actually looking to stay at the hotel. Next is a comment from the hotel owner, Miss Antonia. A ghost hotel? I've heard that more times than I can remember, but fortunately our hotel guests are brave like lions. It's not a problem at all. Rating, 4 out of 5. Creepy and mystical, best resort in Krat. Reporter Madoro. This guide was made with support of Vanini Company, a friend of the city. Speaking of Antonia, Gamma! Hey, Gamma. She's looking at a previous picture of herself. What's up?
I'm excited to see, like, past versions of characters that we know.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see, because we do see like the cat at the hotel. Her name is Spring. We get to see. I believe the cat is a her, but we get to see young Spring. So I'm assuming we also get to see young Eugenie and young Antonia, which I'm super excited for. Hello, Gamma.
Unexpected guests are welcome. We don't insist on reservations. I am Antonia, and this is my hotel. Welcome.
Hey, Gamma.
Oh,
My computer lagged really hard for a second.
Oh no.
And so, like, I was like, did my computer crash or something?
No. No, don't leave me. No. Shady, no. Shady, don't leave me.
It's a shame.
I need that, like, audition sound effect where, like, you scream and then, like, your voice becomes more pixelated. So it's like, it just sounds like you're dying.
I forgot. I was keeping this.
Also, one of my favorite things about this game, they reference other classical literature besides just Pinocchio.
But I think it's
like Darian Gray. Did you know that he's in here?
Isn't it
Just like-
Dorian Gray?
Take care of yourself out there.
It's one of those two.
Yeah. But, like, he's the one who painted the portrait of Carlo. And, like, you know, you get the, like, I had this discussion with Max recently where, like, I wanted to do a run through of all of the Souls games, like, including Elden Ring, Bloodborne, and Lies of P, where, like, I use the Moonlight Greatsword or, like, the equivalent of it. And in my opinion, the equivalent of that in this game is the staff that you get from the painting.
The Golden Lie.
Yeah, because, like, it's like a legendary weapon.
And it comes from a magical.
And it's like a magic weapon, and like it has its own unique moveset, which like a lot of the Moonlight Greatswords and a lot of the Souls games do. Except for Elden Ring, it doesn't. I mean, it has a unique charge attack, but like that's it. And like, you know, it's in my opinion, it's like the canon, quote unquote, canon weapon that like P, the puppet, would use, because like it came from him. Like it's his like, I mean,
It's from
spoilers.
his actions,
Stuff
like that.
Yeah, it's like the more humanity he gets, the more like the longer the staff gets. Which actually, fun fact, if you take that into New Game Plus, the staff,
It's weaker.
no, it's not. It doesn't affect anything. It literally only
Just looks
affects
different.
like it's just cosmetic. Though it is like 1/4 of a unit shorter. That's the only thing that changes. It's not weaker at all. It's just it's like ever so slightly shorter, but that doesn't really matter because you still have to get up close and personal with enemies to use it against them. But like it's been a big misconception in the community for like since the game launched, and it doesn't change anything. It's literally just cosmetic, and like it's like in the real world it would be like half an inch difference.
Do you have like a favorite boss weapon? Not like a weapon a boss uses, but that also works, but like
yeah.
Boss drop weapon.
Frozen Feast I like the concept of. It's so slow though.
Yeah.
I like the Puppet Ripper.
From Romeo.
Yeah. The umbrella. Okay, so everyone in the Liza P Discord clowns on the umbrella that you get from Murphy. I really like it. Everyone
It's
else,
such a good weapon.
all the mods hate it, and I'm just like, not. It's so good.
It's a stupid good weapon.
It's literally the rapier you get from the start of the game, but better, because the charge attack auto parries.
I do love the katana that you get.
The Twin Dragon Sword. Yeah. That's like unequivocally the best weapon in the game.
But I think my favorite weapon is the cudgel that you get from Simon Manus.
Yeah.
Just because big old baseball bat is fun.
That's the best way to grind for Ergo. Because like it drops. I realize I'm just standing here while I'm talking to you. It drop like it you get more Ergo per enemy that you kill with that weapon.
The only downside that weapon has is that it's like big ol' hit. It uses up Ergo.
Yeah, but I mean when you're like at level like 300, like does that really matter?
No.
Yeah.
But it's also just like you also just get so much Ergo by the end of the game. So that doesn't really matter, but it's still just like, man, there goes my money.
No, my money. Man, I gotta show Grandma my drip.
And then she's gonna be like, wow, you look like that one guy.
Yeah.
For a moment there, you looked
It's almost like I was made in someone's image.
rambling.
Like that's
When you
crazy.
get my age, your memories are like
That's crazy like snakes. I ran away from her as she was talking to me. And like I just hear her voice in the distance. I'm actually gonna change my costume because I don't like the schoolboy outfit.
I don't either. But I like the little bit of the Ergo chunks that she gives you by wearing it.
Yeah. I love Vanini's outfit.
It is a good one.
I also like Alidoro's outfit. But like the gloves are a little distracting. Or the glove, period. Vanini's is so good. I also like the cross promotion outfit. The one with what was it? Not Lords of the Fallen. Wolong?
Other Souls-like game.
Wolong, I think is what it's called. Like something Dynasty.
I know it's not a Dynasty Warriors game, but I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Apparently that game has like really low reviews on Steam though.
I'd be down to try it. Look at my clown nose. I got a clown nose. You can't. I'm not streaming to Shady, so he can't see what I'm wearing. But like, I'm wearing the the Rudolph nose, but like everyone says it's a clown nose.
It is a clown nose.
It's a clown nose. Unequipped. Oh, excuse me. I'm actually gonna wear like the base outfit because I actually kind of like it.
I do like it until I can get like either that blue outfit, like the blue blood outfit,
The blue blood's tailcoat. Yeah, that's my
or
that's like the
those
base.
survivors.
Survivors is also very good, but like the blue blood's tailcoat is the one that's in like all the promotional material. It's like the quote unquote canon outfit. It's like the hunter's outfit in Bloodborne, or the wolf set in Elden Ring.
Yes.
Raging Wolf, is that what it's called?
Yeah, the raging wolf set that's like all red and cool. And...
Yeah, that you don't get until like near the end of the game.
You have to specifically do the Volcano Manor quest line and also find and talk to the dude that gives you a specific quest in that Volcano Manor quest line, and then you have to go kill him in a kind of hard like 2-on-2 fight.
And like it's in like the capital, isn't it?
Yeah, so you have to be at least 2 remembrance bosses.
Yeah. Which is like it annoys me when games like this, they don't give you like the base armor until like very close to the end, which is why I like this game and Bloodborne, because like you get the hunter's outfit and the blue blood's tailcoat right, like almost right at the beginning, like after like only a couple bosses.
Because you get the blue blood's tailcoat just in the factory.
Yeah, like right before the 4th boss, which is it's really nice.
I heard about you from Geppetto, but to see
Eugenie,
you in person- Wow.
one of the best characters in the
You
game.
should take this.
I love her
Geppetto
story
left it
so
with
much.
me.
It makes me so sad. Oh yeah, and she also gives me the best Legion arm in the game. The grappling hook.
I am more of a fan of the Falcon Eyes.
Yeah, that's fair. I've seen some of the mods, because like the mods in the Lies of P Discord are like cracked at the game. They're so good. But like they tend to, or one of them tends to use the one that you plant mines, because like
Deus Ex.
yeah, the Deus Ex Machina, and specifically against Luxasia, because like he plants them and then he backs up and then Luxasia dives into him. He parries it and then Luxasia gets hit by all the mines, and it does like quadruple digits of damage. It's crazy. It's cloudy. It's a cloudy morning.
Time's unknown.
I'm not
Hey,
at that
let's be
point
more
yet.
careful.
I know.
The Black Rabbit Brotherhood.
The
I
youngest-
hate these guys. But
The
don't be
youngest of the
alarmed.
Black Rabbit.
My name is Jiminy. We'll talk later when we're safe.
Yeah, I also heard that they changed, or I saw that they changed the like Stargazer menu a bit,
It did a little bit.
and it looks much nicer. Yeah, and like it actually shows like where, like when you can progress a quest more clearly now. I like that a lot. Cause like in the previous menu, like before the update, it looked kind of like this, but it was like a little bit more barren. But I like this a lot better. It looks very nice, very clean. Switch Legion arm. No, I like puppet string. I also like the shield Aegis. It's very good. Talk with
If
Gemini.
there was a
I'm Jiminy,
character
your
for them
friendly
to
puppet
expand
guide.
upon in the DLC,
Or
who would you
friendly
want it to be?
guide.
Gemini.
I don't know, one of those. I'm also a friend of Sophie's.
Personally, I want to
Last
know
time
more
I
about
woke up,
Arlecchino.
Sophia was there.
That would be cool
because-
too.
'cause she
But
woke me
both
up.
Gemini and
I'm
Arlecchino, I
sure
feel like would be
still
cool.
other memories in
But the
there.
thing is, Arlecchino, we kind of
Sorry.
already know his
Must be the
story.
shock. Bear with me,
Like,
and I'll do my best to guide you.
He's an awakened puppet that whose ego was that of a serial killer.
Mhm.
And then that serial killer within the puppet's body killed
I know he...
Vanini's parents. And, like, that's the whole thing. Like, he's just the Joker. Or not the Joker. Like, the Riddler. Like a combination.
I'm curious about, like, what was he like before a puppet, if that makes sense. Like, I know he was a serial killer, but, like, did they catch him? Did they, like, put him to death and that's how he became a puppet? Like, did he die in the escape? Things like that, where it's just, like...
I see.
His story before being a puppet is more, like... He's more blurry than the rest of his story after being a puppet.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Elysian Boulevard was a regular
rich people row.
You wanted fancy boutiques and shops.
I know too much of Gemini's dialogue. I've played this game too much.
That was long ago. Before the
Adelina Corday. Sorry, there's a dog barking in the background. I think my brother has people over, and she always barks whenever there's people over.
Dogs like to do that.
They do, yeah. Especially mine. She's very defensive of specifically my mom, but all of us really. She's like, I need to protect my people. I need to know what's going on in the house. What's that one? Sorry, like the way that you said that reminded me of Gravity Falls for some reason. Like
it's several times.
Several times, right?
We're not threatening.
We're not threatening, girl. Girl, you got me acting so cray cray. Aren't they all voiced by what's his name? The creator, Alex Hirsch.
They're voiced by one of the creators of Homestar Runner, I think.
Oh, really? Oh, that's fun.
They helped write like some of my favorite episodes of Gravity Falls, no joke.
They're only in like 2.
Yeah, they wrote like 5 or 6 of like.
Oh, the Homestar Runner writers.
Homestar Runner people.
Yeah, I see.
They wrote like 5 or 6 really good episodes because they were working at Disney at that time. I don't know if they still are, but like they wrote they wrote several times. I think they also wrote Puppet Show.
Oh, I love that episode. Oh, I mean, mostly because Bill's in it, but like, you know.
They wrote like some of the like more like kind of zany episodes, which I'm very happy with.
I mean, it makes sense considering their history of Homestar Runner.
But they're just phenomenal.
I've never actually seen Homestar Runner. It wasn't really my thing.
It's
like,
very much like early 2012's humor.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's still not like...
Wasn't it around, like, in the early stages of the internet, like the early 20s? Or the early 2000s?
It was.
But then, like, it, like, evolved.
Because it used to just be its own website.
Right.
And then it moved over to YouTube, and then since, not JavaScript, but the,
Flash?
Since Flash died, they had to move completely over to YouTube. But the website's still alive, if you want
Really?
to go.
Oh, that's cool.
All of it is, like, you can use, like, the menus and stuff like that. Games and stuff are, like, archived and put into, like, a different way of playing.
Yeah. Like, you need, like, a Flash emulator, which is insane that you need, that's a thing that not only you need, but, like, exists at all. Like, people really miss Flash. Ugh, I got a hair in my mouth. I remember in, like, I don't know, I guess you'd call it, like, study period in, like, middle school. It was just, like, a period where we would go to, like, the library and, like, work on things, like, projects. I wouldn't work on the project at all because, you know, ADHD, autistic kid. I would just, like, bang out the project the night before and be done. But I would be playing Flash games, like, for the entire, like, hour that we were there. Like, cool math games. What other Flash websites were there? Unblockedgames.com. That was a big one. Ugh. Hair's still in my mouth.
And a lot of the game websites that I used to play on, they just became like virus ridden after a long time, which made me sad. Like Miniclip used to be one.
Oh, I loved Miniclip. Didn't they end up being like a big developer as well? Or not big, but like they actually developed some like home console games when Flash died.
They helped make or start like Armory games, which became Epic.
Or sorry, it became what? Sorry.
Epic Games.
Oh, okay, that's cool. No, the chimney sweep guys.
Oh, those. Unless you parry every single one of their charges.
I mean, I usually can do it. It's just I was fighting one of the like butlers who were like chucking the electric things, so I couldn't parry the attacks. Cause like I'm usually good at parrying in this game, but it's just when I'm fighting something else, I can't like quickly turn around to parry the other thing. What is your favorite parry to hit in this game?
My favorite one is the long string of attacks that a lot of enemies have, like with like the nameless puppet.
Oh
These
yeah.
attacks are super satisfying to like parry the entire strings of.
Like Luxasia's like wild sword swings, those are awesome to hit.
Or like the also like hitting projectiles.
Oh
like
yeah,
parrying
that's
a
very
projectile
cool.
just feels super satisfying.
I like how it reflects them. Like there's no rhyme or reason why it reflects the lightning, but it just does. Frozen Man's letter. My Luis and Charlotte, my treasure. I can't hear anything. I think the streets are already dead. Nothing but silence. I assume that I too will become just another petrified corpse soon. I still remember the sound of your singing voice and the sight of Charlotte looking at picture books. I miss all of it. Best thing I did when I was alive was send you and Charlotte to the cathedral for shelter. I wish this nightmare was all over. If only you and the kid could come back, but I guess now it's impossible. I love you, Luis. I pray that you're safe there. Yeah, about that.
They're fine, right?
Yeah, totally. 100% totally fine.
Yeah, these will just have like a gaping
How?
hole or anything
How
like
did
that.
you hit me? Pardon me, sir. Okay. I'm at like the Big Daddy-esque puppet before the Stargazer, and he hit me by like a backhand somehow.
I think these were used for construction.
Sorry?
The big old muscular ones.
Yeah.
They have like the huge frames. I think they were used for construction.
Well, yeah, they're like construction slash like transportation of like
Bouncers.
heavy thing. Yeah. Or yeah, bouncers too. Yeah.
Even though they're not allowed to hurt humans.
No, they're just deterrents. They could. But like, then all the humans know that puppets can't hurt humans. So like, what's the point?
I wonder what a puppet specifically made for like fighting people would look like.
Probably like the Mad Clown puppet. Actually, yeah. Wasn't Victor supposed to fight a puppet?
The champion Victor?
Yeah. He was supposed to fight a puppet before the whole city shut down because like he got resurrected. Would it have been the Mad Clown? Would it have been one of the Mad Clown puppets?
Or maybe like the puppet of the future.
Maybe, or maybe like a smaller version of that. Hello.
Why, hello.
Because I know that there's like
anyone was
also like
alive
mining
out here.
puppets, and they had like drills and like buzzsaws
I
and
know what
stuff
you're
like
thinking,
that.
but I'm
Yeah.
not a burglar.
So I'm just like,
I'm just crashing
what
in an
would one
abandoned house
be,
for a
like,
while.
one that's
Don't worry,
weaponized where it
I
would
won't
like
cause
have
any
like
trouble.
I don't know, like
We survivors
ergo
need to look out for each
bullets.
other. For your information, I didn't steal.
Well, no,
this.
there's a
I
weapon.
mean, there's weirder stuff in this game.
There are puppets that have guns, like just straight up
Yeah.
guns that shoot.
That's true.
But also, I'm thinking it would have been the Mad Clown puppet because it has like the big like boxing glove-esque like metal balls on its hands.
Oh, that Mad Clown. I was thinking of the one that had like the pins for some reason.
The pins.
You know, the ones that like that has like spikes on it that you fight in the mall.
In the mall. I'm trying to think.
Who's like really erratic.
The
He
ones that
drops-
explode?
Not that one. There's one that's like tall and skinny. It looks more like a jester.
Yeah, those ones explode, don't they?
Well, I'm not talking about like the ones that are like girly looking.
No. The jester ones, they like they run at you and explode.
No, there's a different one.
There is.
That's like a mini boss. It drops like the ergo amulet.
Oh, those ones. Oh, okay.
I thought you were talking about that for some reason.
Oh, I understand. No. I'm talking about the one that you fight on Elysian Boulevard.
On the slope.
Yeah. Which is
before
why
the,
I will never
Opera
forget.
House.
I will never forget that song.
Mm-hmm.
Because I kept dying to it. Je t'ai rencontré simplement. Et tu n'as rien fait pour chercher à me plaire. I want to
It's
actually.
a good song.
It is I really. It's a real song. It's not. It wasn't made for this game. But like I want to eventually. I think it would be fun to do like a cover of that song. Ow! Stop shooting me.
Now, whenever I think of French music, I think of Clear Obscure Expedition 33 now. Because it's such a good game.
I
That's
know.
another game you need to play.
People keep telling me it's a good game, and I'm like, I want to play it.
It's so French.
Just like this game, which is extremely French. Well, also, it's French and Italian at the same time. Because, like, whenever I think of this game, I think of Italy because, you know, that's where the original Pinocchio story is set, is Italy. No! I fell and died like an idiot.
I fell like a tower.
No. I fell, like as in I hit the ground really hard. Broke my ankles and also every other bone in my body. Do puppets have bones?
They'd have an endoskeleton.
Wouldn't it be an exoskeleton?
Well, there's both. There's the endoskeleton, which has like the arm limbs, the joints, the inner circuitry, and things like that. So it'd be like the plates.
I see. Whenever I think of exoskeleton, or not exoskeleton, endoskeleton, I think of Five Nights at Freddy's.
I know, but they're literally just advanced animatronics. That's what the puppets
Yeah,
are.
I know. Which is, like, that's another thing. Five Nights at Freddy's is just so... The fact that, like, they have super advanced animatronics in Five Nights at Freddy's in, like, apparently, like, the 70s and 80s, I'm just like, those didn't even exist in real life. And you're telling me that, like, you're able to have servos that are powerful enough to crush human skulls in your
What makes it
children's
worse
animatronics?
Is they have, like, the lore goes even farther before that into, like, the 20s. They have, like, advanced robotics back then.
I know, it's insane.
Wow.
It's like, we don't even have those today, and you're telling me we had those, like, in the 20s and 30s?
I can take point.
Like, animatronics that move realistically. Like, they had them in, like, the 20s and 30s.
I know we had them in, like, the 80s, whenever, like, Chuck E. Cheese started. That's whenever, like, they were mainly coming apart. And then there's, like, there might have been ones that were, like, even more simple before then. For, like, because I remember that's where, Smokey Bear, he was originally, like, an actual bear that survived, like, a fire. And then they created animatronics based off of him to be in, like, national parks.
That's
stuff
it's
like
so it's so interesting that so many things that are just a part of American culture I've just like never experienced, because like we didn't have Smokey the Bear at all up here. But like every American I've talked to is like, "Oh yeah, don't start wildfires because Smokey said so." It's like, you should not start wildfires just because
they're bad.
Yeah, they're bad. Fire is bad. It's hot and it burns things and it kills things. Like, well, okay. Wildfires are good when it helps to, like, get rid of the already dead, like, foliage. But the thing is, it has to be controlled and natural. Like, a lot of the wildfires today are started by unnatural causes. Especially, like, a lot of pollution in the air. And people being stupid, yeah. Oh, hey, it's the lady who thinks a puppet is her baby. She has very tiny hands.
First time in the petrification disease quarantine zone.
But yeah, I just, because, like, we never had Smokey the Bear up here, ever.
You are a good Samaritan for coming all the
I
way.
didn't really grow up with them.
Yeah, it was more of like a 90s kid thing, wasn't it?
May I
Yeah,
ask you
like
a
he still
favor?
existed for a good amount of time. Like, I remember some of the commercials growing up on like PBS Kids,
Mm-hmm.
And sent me
but like, I never got to experience like the
Said
height
it
of his
was my own
popularity,
good.
quote unquote, where it's just
Yeah.
like, don't start forest
the same.
fires.
Just like all across the
Oh,
nation,
baby.
from like
Must be
one
Owen's
coast to
mother.
another, everyone's experienced that.
Please go.
But I just remember
Far
the
too long
animatronic
and bring
because
me
my
my
dad,
baby.
we went to like an old national park
Thank
and they
you
still
so
had
much.
one there,
Kind one.
and it was the creepiest thing
I
ever
can
because it was in
barely
like a,
see my
it was in a
sweet
sealed
Raider's
box, you know,
face
like
again.
like those fortune teller machines.
Yeah.
But the
Please
thing
hurry.
is, it wasn't like vacuum
Alex
sealed,
scales
Oh.
so it was like
Cross my
decayed and stuff.
Oh no.
And since they didn't have a lot of like
Royal is my
natural things at
Please.
the time,
She said the
so it was
baby
like
at City
actual
Hall.
decaying
Should
and
we
stuff,
check it out?
and it was just gross
I
and
hope
terrifying looking. I was like,
everybody's
ugh.
Ugh. This is a real
But it
Five
was
Nights
still
at Freddy's
really
moment.
cool.
It's like, that's a, like, how did so many of, like, like, those animatronics were just, like, decaying, like, for so long. I'm gonna die this police officer. Yeah, I need to heal. Like, people just don't take care of the things that they're supposed to take care of. It annoys me.
Well, we didn't have like good preservation technology at the beginning.
What do you mean?
Like, I know that we had like embalming tools and stuff like that to make sure it like was treated well, but we didn't know how to like take care of like advanced machinery like an animatronic. Besides just like replace an entire part, and that made it expensive.
Yeah, I don't know, cause I'm a super like big advocate for like video
Stereo stuff.
like, well, preservation of like technology and oh, I got another lore note. Hang on. Torn doodle. It itches. Peel the skin and there's blue blood. Blood. Pretty cocoon. Blue angel. Joyful appetite. Blue death. What a feast. Death, and death. I'm alive. It itches.
What a thrill.
Good luck sleeping through that. People who are randomly putting this YouTube video on to sleep to.
Or randomly coming across the For You page while you're sleeping.
Yeah. I mean, this video is going to be like an hour and a half long, so like, I mean, it makes sense people are putting this on to sleep. That's what I do. Ow. I'm calling you out. YouTube viewers. I can't call you Twitch chat because I'm not streaming right now, but I'm calling you out, YouTube viewers, people who are trying to sleep. Wake up!
Put your keys and put it on the table.
Brother, why don't you put a lid on makeup? Why don't you leave your keys up on the table? You want to see? That's another song I really want to do a cover of. Snake Eater. Because I love that song.
It's a good song.
I've never played any Metal Gear game, but like I love Snake Eater.
Such a good song.
Snake Eater's what? Sorry.
It's such a good song.
Mm-hmm. But I would like to play some of the Metal Gear Solid games. I have Metal Gear Rising on Steam. I've never played it. Cause like I got it like forever ago. Cause it was like one of my weird sub goals that I just haven't like I haven't fulfilled.
Tisk.
Listen, a lot of stuff happened in the past year, okay?
I know.
A lot of annoying stuff that like prevented me from doing a lot of the fun stuff I wanted to do. Ow. Ow. No, electric shock. No. Get away from me. What does electric shock do again? Oh, right. It
makes you take more damage.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought it also, like, made you slower. But I don't think that's the case.
That's like being covered in oil.
Oh, like, yeah. Like that weird, like, cum-colored oil.
Mm-hmm.
That, like, the lady sprays on you in Malam District.
Yup.
Trust me, that sounds... It sounds weird, but, like, it's true. When we get to the point... Oops, I didn't mean to throw that. We'll get to a point where there's, like, a lady who throws cum-colored oil on people. It sounds weird, but it's true. I'm about to fight the donkey, and I think after that, I'll end this video, and then we'll start another one.
Have you fought the survivor in the Blue Blood Code?
In Vanini Works?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fought him.
While wearing the Blue Blood Coat?
Oh, yeah.
Where he has, like, the different dialogue and
yeah,
stuff.
he talks about, like, Leo, which is, like, his brother, or, like, partner or something?
Brother in arms.
So we just steal a dead man's coat, and then we just wear it.
Well, the dead man's coat is in a safe, in a locked room.
With, like, 3 chairs surrounding it.
Mm-hmm. And,
Which,
like, cryptic writing on the wall.
Yeah. Like, there's like, multiple cryptic writing in that room, isn't there? Yeah, there's, the one in the book, and then there's the one on the wall by Arlecchino.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, Arlecchino is also going around, collecting...
Well, he's locked in a room.
No. He went around to the Trinity Sanctums, and then he went to the tower. Because, like, that writing that we see on the walls is by Arlecchino. Because, like, we get the Trinity keys from Arlecchino by completing his riddles. So, like, it would make sense that in order to get into those rooms, he would have to have the Trinity key. He's just giving them to us as we, like, retrace his steps.
Because we're cool like that.
Yeah. We're riddle masters. And he trusts anyone who likes riddles. Like, he literally is the Riddler. The Rizzler.
The Diddler.
God, I hate brain rot so much. I wanna be free of this pain. No! Why didn't you get electrocuted? Son of a bitch. No! No! I'm dying! No, I don't want to die.
I just killed the puppet of the future.
Nice. I'm not even, like, done Elysian Boulevard yet.
We both played this game so much, but the thing is, you have to take your time.
Yeah, because I want all the lore and everything.
You want it documented.
Yeah. I want.
And I'm just like, I'm going.
Yeah. I am thinking I'll fight the donkey and then start another recording so that we can segment it off that way. I wonder if we actually like did a race in this game, who would win?
That would be close.
It would be really close. I would put the stipulation that it would have to be all bosses, like including like optional bosses.
Like all of the like optional humans that you have to fight.
Mm-hmm. Like including the Atone. Like from like before you go to the cathedral. The like the dog stalker.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have to fight her right away. You just have to fight her at some point.
You can't fight her later.
Yeah, you can.
You can?
Yeah, you just go back. And she's like, "Oh, you tricked me," and then like attacks you. Hello, Tama. Sick child.
Murphy? Oh.
Oh yeah, I have to do all the side quests too, so I have to get the whistle
Sorry,
and come back
I
here.
thought you were my friend, Murphy. Murphy is a super cool police officer. As a puppet,
Murphy is a super
even
cool
the
police officer.
petrification disease can't get him. I wish
He's
I
also
was
a
like
Muppet.
him.
He is also a puppet.
No, he's specifically a Muppet.
But he's not
You
made
should
of
leave
felt.
So you don't catch the disease from me.
Like, is that?
His mustache is.
No, it's not. It's made of metal. You see like a metal
know.
sheen on it.
But what if all the puppets were turned into Muppets? Like,
Including P.
mm-hmm.
So you just have to play the game with like half the screen being like a blank space because you can't see the actors moving the puppets.
No, they're like the full body Muppets that exist.
Oh god. Those ones are so cursed. Cause like
They are.
even like as a kid I'm like, oh yeah, they are just puppets. Like they're just being puppeteered. But then like you look at like games or like animations where they're just fully animated, like their whole bodies, and just like, I'm uncomfortable.
Or Muppet Babies.
Oh god, Muppet Babies. I understand people liked Muppet Babies. It's just I couldn't. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much in the Muppet lore. I watched a video semi-recently of someone reviewing all of the Muppet movies. And like, they're surprising, a lot of them are surprisingly really good. Like, I don't remember them being as good as they actually were.
The only one I remember being kind of cursed is Muppets in Space.
No, that one was awesome. I love Muppets in Space.
I mean, it was still really good, but I just remember it being cursed.
Well, yeah, because like the whole thing is Gonzo is like a member of like some.
He's an alien.
Yeah, some alien race, which I mean makes sense because like what is he supposed to be otherwise?
A bird.
What kind of bird has like a hooked nostril nose?
Or a mosquito.
A mosquito.
Just a really big mosquito.
He's bigger than the rats and the cockroaches that are also puppets.
And then there's also Shrimp Man.
Oh yeah, he is a shrimp. He's not a what is it? He's not a cockroach.
He is a shrimp.
I gotta fight
I'm
the
forgetting
donkey.
his name.
You know what caused the puppet frenzy, don't you?
You're their maker, practically their father.
You and the Alchemist.
I've played this game too many
together.
times.
Tell me the truth.
I love that the donkey
What's
is the
your
only,
problem?
like, pretty much the only
I'm here for
person
the
that
old man. Get
recognizes
lost.
that the world
Wait.
repeats itself whenever you die.
He's also the only one who's seen
I know what you are. You're the devil's puppet.
what is it?
You can't sneak past me.
Carlo puppet. What's its name? Nameless puppet.
The nameless puppet.
Yeah, because he talks about fighting us before, like before we've even fought him. So it's like,
Well, that's because he's in a time loop.
no, but like even before we fought him the first time.
Yeah, that's because he's in an infinite time loop. Even before he fights you, he's fought you before. That's why he's still at that gate. He's like, hey, I remember you.
I always thought it was in a reference to the Nameless Puppet.
But the Nameless Puppet looks completely different from us.
But it's supposed to look like Carlo, like in the lore, right?
No, it uses Carlo's corpse.
Right, that's why it looks like Carlo.
Yeah, his corpse is rotting and built with like 500 feet.
I don't know. You might be right. It's just I've always thought like it was a reference to the.
It could be interpreted in a bunch of different ways, probably.
Yeah. Fucking, I can never nail the parries. Come on. Fuck. I think it's because I always use the glaive. I'm gonna die to the donkey, like a Jim.
Just cheese him.
Cursed puppet!
I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. No! Why didn't you give me the thing? I totally hit that. Pardon me. Excuse me. I pressed the button! Okay, let's try this again.
I just beat the survivor.
Nice.
He was a pain. I died to him like 5 times.
Funny enough, I've never died to the survivor. Like, even on my first playthrough. At least I don't think so. I don't know. My first playthrough was 2 years ago. I don't remember much.
I feel like they changed his AI a little bit because normally I don't have them trouble with him. But I was also using the electric stick on him.
Humans don't resist the electric effect.
I know, but it still was just like I then switched to the salamander dagger.
Oh yeah.
And then I genocided him.
Humans are much weaker to fire. Well, they're weaker. They're weak
to acid.
They're weakest to acid, but then they're also weaker to fire. They are strongest against electric blitz, but they can still be damaged by it. Okay, let's go, buddy-o.
I still have yet to upgrade my weapon. Because I'm smart, I promise.
I'll kill you both, then string you up on the bridge.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Your god, what about mine, huh?
He cares more about me.
Fair.
I'm the one making content out of this. Though there's that whole stigma of like YouTubers are bad at video games. I don't know. Would you call me a YouTuber?
Back again.
Call you a streamer that is also Twitch. I mean, also.
Ow! Stop attacking me that way. I hate you. Yeah. Let's go.
I demanded the truth. Now I feel
That's a lot of blood.
for my comrade.
Actually, no. There probably should be more blood, considering he's like dying.
You know what? One thing I haven't considered about the DLC? Them adding new emotes.
Yeah, there's like dancing emotes. There's like in one of the trailers we see P like dance with like a jack in the
jig.
box. Yeah, he cuts a jig. Yes. Oh yeah. Wait, that is weird. P has blue eyes, Carlo has brown eyes, but like Geppetto has blue eyes.
It's a dream come true.
Maybe Carlo's an adopted
Seeing
son.
you like this. I understand.
Or Carlo's
why
mom
some
had brown
people
eyes.
despise
And
me.
then Geppetto was like, I want my son to be more like
invented
me.
Puppets, after all. I should take responsibility as their maker.
I still
But
love
in order for me to do
that Geppetto is voiced by the same voice
I need to
actor
take
as
care
Market.
of the puppets at City Hall.
I'm also curious to see
Won't
more
you help
like who
me?
voices like the new
Son.
characters.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we
Take
see some like
this.
well-known
You'll
names.
find it most useful.
Because I haven't like checked the credits or anything or the
Yeah.
IMDb page.
So we just beat the So I think now that we beat the Mad Donkey, we're gonna stop it there for a sec, or stop it there for this video. Just because I kind of want to segment them off, like at like finishing boss fights. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Next video, we're gonna be going to Murphy / Scrapped Watchman, fighting him, going through Vanini Works, and maybe getting to the Cathedral. We'll see. Considering I only fought 2 bosses in this video, but Cathedral and Vanini Works I can kind of like blast through because I know where everything is. Just in these first 2 areas are kind of like really big. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next time. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
The next time.
Next time. Next one. Bye.